My name is Dahlia.
And I'm John.
And today we want to introduce to you WellFed Community. We are working to make food make sense. And so my parents immigrated from Italy in the early 70s, and with them brought a rich food culture. We managed roughly 3/4 of an acre garden, which we then preserved for the following winter. The little girl you see with her face in the camera, that's me. And personally, I had a tricky relationship with food, as it tried to kill me from the moment I started eating solid foods. Ultimately, I was just allergic to gluten, but it took nearly a decade to rebuild my health after years of being treated for everything from autoimmune diseases to worms. And so this is my food story. However, whether it be cancer, diabetes, or hypertension, food-related illness is collectively a leading cause of death in the USA. Ultimately, food is killing us, and 1 in 5 deaths globally is related to food.
So clearly our relationship with food is broken when it's killing us at these rates. Currently, we're just throwing pills and potions at our sick bodies and depleted soil, which is resulting in more illness and food with no nutritional density. So what if instead we worked holistically and in collaboration at every level of the food system so that our diets become a source of life rather than being the leading cause of our death?
And so that's what we're doing. Through WellFed Community, we work to do just that by creating accessible programming and partnering with existing food security initiatives, healthcare facilities, and other nonprofits. Furthermore, we work at the system level as researchers and consultants, investigating things like food sovereignty, think agency and autonomy, and local food systems, think city and county-wide initiatives. Ultimately, our dream is a local economy around food. And we want to emphasize that this is not a hippie movement. Food is a $1.5 trillion industry, of which we hope to capture for the benefit of our community. And so far, so good. Since launching in January 2021, we have doubled the number of neighbors we're able to serve, quadrupled the number of organizations we work with, and have a projected revenue of over $200,000 for 2023, which is 10x in just 3 years.
And so why now? Well, because we're waking up to some things. Over the last few years, we've all experienced what happens when supermarkets are empty. The US has recently recognized that our depleted soil is actually a national security issue. And because we're bleeding money due to nutritional related chronic diseases, currently 9% of our GDP.
And so why us? Well, WellFed was intentionally planted within the well-built cities ecosystem, an ecosystem that has been working in the space for over 2 decades, and specifically in food. Secondly, the diversity and interdisciplinarity of our founding and advisory team is one of our greatest strengths. And finally, we are committed to hiring food educators from within the community to ensure that we are investing in local capacity.
We are currently looking to raise $55,000 that is not covered in our current funding sources and budget so that we can add a key piece of the puzzle, a staff to train our trainers and publish our curriculum so that we can really scale this model.
And we'd like to leave you with the good news that the USDA recently announced $3 billion in funding for food-related work. Even better news, we've already captured $300,000 of it through both local and federal contracts, evidence of not only our capacity, but our stakeholders' trust in our ability to execute.
Thank you to St. Leo Social Enterprise Accelerator for investing this time in us to really reflect on our work. You can get in touch with us and with our team on socials or reach out to us directly on the information on the screen. And also, if you want to just quickly scan that QR code, it'll link to our Instagram, website, and more. We really look forward to connecting with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.